ChatGPT isn't the problem. The way that you're using it is. Most insurance agents try AI one or two times, and when they don't get the output that they desire, then they toss it away and say chat doesn't work. But the reality is the input that you are putting in. In today's video, we're going to share some tips how to prompt correctly so you can get the output that you desire. And stick around to the end of this video. I'm going to share with you how you could download my free guide on prompting tips for insurance agents. Hello, my name is Ortez, and welcome to Ensure Your Success, where we have real conversations about agency ownership. So let's talk about some common mistakes. Here's where most agents go wrong. They open up chat and they give it a real basic generic prompt. A prompt like write a message. And typically the type of output that you will get, of course, what kind of message do you need? And chat will give you some instructions. Send me who it is for, what you want me to say, tone, where are you sending it to? So a real vague prompt, not enough details to get the output that you desire. So now let's take a look at creating a prompt with much more details to get the desired outcome that we are looking for. So you can see the first thing that I did was I gave chat a title. This is real important. What do you want chat to act like? So you are a copywriter. Then I gave it a task. You specialize in creating social media content about life insurance. And you want to make sure that you do some spell check and check your grammar. So you are a copywriter. You specialize in creating social media content about life insurance. Then you want to identify or tell chat what is your target audience. So I'm starting to give it some more context. My target audience are working professionals who are looking to use life insurance to build wealth. A insurance product like IUL. And then describe the tone. I want to keep the tone professional, but I also want it to be organic. I don't want it to sound too scripted. Let's continue with the prompt. Next, we want to tell chat how we're going to distribute this information, and the writing style should be written in paragraph and bullet point format on a fifth grade level. So why did I say a fifth grade level? A lot of times as insurance agents, we like to use these fancy words that we learned when we first got our insurance license. By no way we are trying to insult anyone's intelligence. We want to make sure for the average person that doesn't understand insurance terminology, they can understand what you are saying, making it easy to read and understand. So let's take a look at the whole prompt. You are a copywriter. First, we gave chat a title. Then we gave it a task. You specialize in creating social media content about life insurance. Who is our target audience? My target audience are working professionals who are looking to use life insurance to build wealth. Then we started to feed it some context. An insurance product like well, keep the tone professional but organic. Created blog posts for my website. The writing style should be written in paragraph and bullet point format on a fifth grade level, making it easy to understand and read. And let's see what we get. As you can see here, way much information in detail. How life insurance could build wealth. And it's writing that blog that I could utilize on my website. What is an IUL? Term life insurance, index universal life insurance. How does an IUL builds wealth? Why working professionals like IULs? Here's a few reasons people use IUL. What is cash value? Can you use money while you're alive? Just giving you the different topics. And also notice too, as chat continues to do its thing here, when you see stuff like this here, it's giving you a verified source. So you could actually verify the source, and that's really important because chat will sometimes do something and it has really got better over the time called hallucinations, where it would just give you unverifiable information. But throughout the years and every day, it's improving. So these are your verifiable sources so you can verify the information. And always to read through the whole blog or the output and based upon your knowledge and experience so you can make sure that everything is correct before you present this output to the public. So just from this one output alone, I could also create me a LinkedIn newsletter. If you're on LinkedIn, you could create an email newsletter. You could even create a 50 to 60-second video script that you could record and share on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. The input that you give chat will reflect the output that you will receive. So why all this matters? This isn't just about getting better responses. This is about how you improve and operate your business. When you use ChatGPT correctly, you get better at communicating. You save time on writing things like emails, blogs, or social media content. You stay consistent with your follow-ups, and you're able to create more content without starting from scratch. But more importantly, it allows you to focus on higher level activities to scale and grow your business. Because at the end of the day, producers do everything manually. Agency owners focuses on building systems, and that's the power of ChatGPT. If you're serious about learning how to use ChatGPT in the right way to grow your business, I put together a free guide with 20 high converting prompts you can start using immediately. So go ahead and click the link in the description of this video so you can download that guide. And I like to hear from you. What is one thing that you tried to use ChatGPT for? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, this is Ortez with Ensure Your Success. Make sure that you subscribe and like this video so you can be notified when more videos come out like this.